Hello, everybody. This is Dylloop, and welcome to another series of Factorio. This is Factorio 0.16. The series is going to be titled Railworld RSO, but it is essentially exactly the same as the Megabase series, just with a different name. I thought it was a little bit too confusing to have a Megabase Season 3. New viewers of the channel would be like, oh, but I need to watch first 2 seasons and then watch all those crappy videos. So just a new title. Same concept, build a giant over-the-top base and try and launch as many rockets as possible. Before we get started, the first couple episodes, probably only the first one or two, my voice is going to be all crappy because I'm getting over a cold, but I needed to record these and get them out. I've been meaning to do it for a couple of days now, so I'm wanting to get these out to you guys sooner rather than later. So now I'm feeling okay enough to kind of sit down and record them, although my voice might not sound the best. So we do have a couple mods installed. I'm going to go over those as I get started. I'm not going to bother reading this because it's just like we've all seen it before. So the first mod that we have installed is Auto Trash. What that does is it allows us to select materials to be automatically taken out of our inventory, such as wood, and picked up by the logistic spots. Pretty simple mod. Really doesn't do all that much. Then we have bottleneck. That shows like little dots on the machines. When we look at this burner miner, you'll see a red dot on it. It'll either be a red, yellow, or green dot, and the yellow means that it has no output, meaning it's backed up on the output side, so it's got nowhere to put its resources. Red means it's got no either no fuel or no input resources, while green means it's working perfectly normal, as you can see. Cool. So Evo GUI, that shows us the biter evolution and playtime. Farl is the fully automatic rail layer. It just allows us to build mining or like a train network really quickly. It's more of an ease of access thing. RSO is resource spawner overhaul. That changes the way that resources are spawned in the game. It just makes them more spread out, more and then get bigger as you go out farther. I just like the RSO resource generation better than the vanilla resource generation, but it's to each their own. So I'm just trying to get up and running as quickly as possible. We want to get power as quickly as possible, and build like not as many burner miners and stuff. We don't want to build very many of them. I'm going to build as few of them as possible throughout this series. And if you hear my mic mute like so, it's just because I need to cough. Let's see. What else we got? So squeak through, that allows us to just kind of run through pipes. Pipes and solar panels and stuff. Like stuff that you would normally not be able to run through. It allows you to squeak through them so that you don't have to go all the way around a giant oil build. You can just kind of run through it. And then upgrade planner, that just allows you to plan upgrades for your base, like the belt upgrades and whatnot. So very simple mods. None of them change the game a whole lot. They're not like Greg's mods or anything like that. They're all just very simplistic mods. So we got some more coal. I'm gonna build one more burner miner for the copper, and then that's it. That's all we're gonna build. Burner miner, we'll grab another furnace, and then we'll start on getting the power up and running. We'll just go ahead and throw this down here. Cool. So copper being built. Let's start the research. We'll get automation going, even though we're not going to build that yet because we need power for it. We're going to need a lot of iron. Need a lot of iron to get power. We need like the pump and all that good stuff. Need a little bit more copper too. Maybe I should just build a second one of these. Yeah, you know what? We'll build a second one. Make it quicker. Like, I could get away with not building that second one, but this will be quicker now. It's like, it's just kind of it's a balancing act. You don't want to build a bunch of them just because of the resources and stuff, but you don't want to build not enough of them because then you aren't getting your stuff quick enough. What else do I need? A boiler. We need a burner inserter. We need more iron. There we go. Burner inserter. We need 2 steam engines. The new ratio of these is one boiler to every 2 steam engines. But we need a lot of iron for that. Like a lot. Well, I guess I can start building out the electric poles up to where I'm going to build this. There we go. 1 steam engine. Come on, electric poles. Grab these. It's gonna be up here. Trying to aim it on the map, but I'm gonna miss. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. It may seem like I know where I'm going on this map. It's because I do. I tried to record this episode already. Recorded the first 10 minutes of it, and then had my mic muted. So I've already been through this on this map. And then I just kind of restarted from the seed. Grab some fish. So yeah, I did already kind of record the first 10 minutes of this episode, which now I'm actually making even better time because I'm farther than almost as far as I was in 10 minutes. So we're gonna put this here. Then did I build those 2 pipes? Oh. You know what? We'll only put 1 pipe. So squeak through, this is what it does. It allows you to run through pipes. Normally without squeak through you couldn't run through this. You would just get stuck and you'd have to go around it. So super simple. Really doesn't do much. We're gonna put more coal in this eventually, but for now 1 coal is enough. 1 steam engine is not enough though. You're gonna want at least a second one. So we got power within 7 minutes. Not bad. I know that there's like that guy that speedruns this game. I wonder how fast he normally gets power. Probably a lot quicker. You got a second steam engine, and then we have what else? What were we gonna want? We're gonna want the electric miner and more coal. I do not have enough iron for the electric miner yet, though. And 2 inserters, eventually 2. Let's grab some wood. Wow, we don't... Normally, like, there's so many trees that it drives you crazy. This map is a little shy on trees. I have to come all the way down here to grab them. Once we get, like, iron completely automated, we'll be able to just build iron chests for everything, so it's really not that big of a deal. And once we get, like, power distribution and all that stuff, all that good junk, yeah, it should be fine. What else? What are we going to be missing? 1, 2. I'm missing iron. Get this automation research as soon as possible. That way I can get transport belt crafting as soon as possible. Because once I get automation done, I can get transport belt crafting to get the coal up to the top. Iron. Yeah, we only have 6 iron. Dang it. Let's build that science lab. We don't even have enough iron for that. Need a lot of iron. It's pretty much just waiting at this point. I guess I can probably kind of speed it along. I don't know if this actually helps because the furnaces, I think, can only keep up with 1 burner miner and that's it. So I doubt this will even help. There we go. Electric mining drill. We need a chest, and we already have the furnaces. Cool. So we'll just throw the coal in here. And we have, already we have iron on electricity. Cool. Only 10 minutes in, not bad. Alright. Go and throw these in here. Second one. 2 more of these. Another one of these. Get a chest. More iron. Build another inserter. And we'll get a second one already set up here. Only thing we're missing is coal. And then we'll get one set up for copper. We don't need 2 for copper, just because you don't really need that much copper early on. Yeah, it should be good. I'm actually only going to take half of this, but there. And I'm going to put this other 16 up into the power. Build more science packs. Take two iron. Don't have enough iron. So we need 5, 1, 2, 3, 8. So that's 10 total science packs, and then we'll get a lab. Cool. Let's grab more iron and get that electric furnace for the copper. If we can. Yep. We're actually missing copper, huh? Grab a chest. Grab a furnace. We're missing copper to be able to craft that other automated miner, but that's alright. How much coal do you have? Good. Oh no, I am short on. Oh no, I need a inserter. As well as some power poles. Yeah, but we're gonna be waiting on crafting the lab. Let's craft everything else before, and then we'll craft the lab. Because I want to start building this out. Cool. Let's go connect this to power. Throw some coal in the furnaces. Get the labs built. Yeah, this is being crafted now. Cool. I never noticed the lab requires 4 transport belt. It's actually kind of funny. I actually never, like the lab, you don't really pay attention to the recipe for it. Alright, so we're going to throw in our science packs. That's going to take a minute, but that's going to research automation for us. Why are you backed up on iron? Yeah. We'll go ahead and start crafting a bunch of these suckers. So what automation will allow us to do is actually build a factory to produce transport belt for us, as well as science packs. We're going to start with transport belts just because it's going to be the priority. We know that transport belt take 1 iron gear, 1 iron plate to make a transport belt, and it produces a gear wheel from an iron plate. So we'll basically put a factory inserter inserting into another factory. It'll be making gears, inserting gears into transport belt, and then putting it in a chest for us. So let's start building this. Yeah. So we'll take this here. I'm going to move that power pole. It's going to go connect into coal. Not enough transport belt. I didn't think I'd have enough. Cool, automation's done. I think the next thing we're going to research after automation is going to be logistics. I'm definitely going to want that. Underground belt, fast inserters, and the splitters. Very useful stuff. So, we should now be able to make factories. Just need iron for it. We'll build 2 factories. We'll build an inserter, another inserter, transport belt, yeah. 2 chests. So this factory here is going to be making gear wheels. Yeah, so this is going to be making gear wheels, and then we'll have our other factory here making transport belt. Be inserting there. We're gonna have input, input, and output with a power pole right here. We're gonna have 3 chests. I did not make enough chests. Power problems. These 2 chests take iron. I'm guessing the power problems are coming from a lack of coal. I can't see any other reason for it. Just chewed through my coal. Grab iron. I'm not sure why my detailed view isn't working with these. Look, it's not showing that there's iron plates in there. But there are. Very weird. Huh. Alright, let's go throw this coal in. Yes, so now it's working. That was weird. It doesn't always show, I guess. So now this is automatically making our gear wheels. This is making our transport belt. Cool. And we can auto craft some while we're at it too. Next thing we want to do is build a factory for our science, which takes a gear wheel and a copper plate. So this is going to take 2 assembly machines as well. Just need more iron for. And copper. Yeah, a little short on a bit of everything at this point. Oh look, I think we might almost have enough. Ooh, we might even have enough. Cool. Not have to worry about coal anymore. Well, minus that. Soon we'll be able to build another electric miner though. We'll just throw that down there. I don't have enough iron for it, but let's go grab some more iron. We'll build another electric miner. Grab you. And we'll run up and put a belt where that chest is. Get that coal going. Gonna take a second for that coal to get here, so I wanna like prime it with like 20 coal. Just because once it starts getting there, it'll be steady, but it'll take a second for it to actually get there. And then we'll upgrade this with an electric miner. Oh, you can't fast replace with these yet, huh? Cool. Alright, another assembly machine. These are going to be making gear wheels and science packs. So we're going to have it go like this. Same kind of concept as before. I'm going to make some inserters. Maybe some more chests. I need more wood. Oh look, here's a bunch of trees. So it's the same concept as the belts, but I'm going to actually have a second chest for gear output because the science packs takes 5 seconds to craft, and they only need 1 gear wheel. So they take 5 seconds to craft, need 1 gear wheel, but the gear wheels take 0.5 seconds to craft 1 of them. So it means you craft 10 in the time that the other machine only needs 1, so you have extra. You can craft like a lot of extra gear wheels. So I like to put them in a separate chest. And like put half of them in one chest, half of them in another, and then the excess can be picked up by hand so that I can actually just take them. I'll show you guys how I do that. Because I don't want them all to be there. I only want half of them. So what I'll do is like I'll actually separate this a little bit. How many blocks? Oh, 1 more. So I'll have a chest. I'll have 2 chests here. We'll make it 3 because 1 will be an input, and then we'll have the output. Input and then an output. And then the power pole can go right like so. So the way this will work is the science packs take gear wheel and copper plate, so I can put the copper plate in this chest, and then as well as iron plate for the gear wheels. And then the gear wheels will output, half of them will go to this chest, half of them will go to this chest. They should alternate. That way half of whatever iron I throw in here gets turned into gear wheels for personal use, and then the other half gets turned into science packs. And then this lab, we can actually pick up and move slightly closer, so I can just automatically insert from there. Not enough iron. Ooh, out of coal. Here, have some of that. Cool stuff, man. Go ahead and throw that there. Get a power pole. And then we'll throw some more iron in here. So just the fact of having gear wheels saves a lot of time from manually crafting stuff now. And look, we're researching logistics. So yeah, the science packs are on hold because of the lab, but that's fine. It might be more efficient to actually just let them craft out. Let me just move this. Grab a chest, another inserter. I'm gonna actually put a buffer chest here because for now, until we automate science, we can use as much red science as possible. We're never gonna have too much of it. Yeah, no, I just broke power. We're never gonna have too much of it, so I'd rather this run as long as it's got resources. Cool, so we have science pretty much automated. That's while his transport belt somewhat automated. The very next step, we'll go and throw those in. The next thing that we're going to want to do is kind of automate a smeltery setup, so that's going to take a minute. We're going to start with iron, and then we'll get a copper one going. We need to figure out where we're going to want it, and I'm thinking it's just going to go to the right here, and just go straight down. And then that's where our base will be, is all down here. Sounds good. Yeah, let's get started. How much stone do we have? 48. We're actually going to want more than that, so let's grab another electric mining drill, and we'll grab an iron chest. And we should have enough power poles. Yeah, definitely. It's not far. So this is going to go here. Throw it in an iron chest. For power poles. Inventory transfers. Wait, ooh, what did I just do? Open a chest, transfer all the raw wood to it by using Control plus left mouse button on a raw wood stack. Yeah, I already know that. I don't want to do that tutorial. I didn't know those were a thing. That's kind of cool, though. Okay, so we got stone being mined. I'm going to want 32 chests. Or 32 stone furnaces, so we're going to need a lot. And to start with, I could use 16 of them. And then we'll expand it. Got 10. I need what? 3 more? It's actually quicker to find those rocks. Like these rocks, I've noticed they're newer since I've last played, and they give a lot of stone. They give 20 stone, and they really don't take that much time to mine. So there we go, 16 furnaces. So we'll start building this out and just do half of it at a time. Get this out of the way. And just start it right here. I've been told a million times this isn't the most efficient setup, but this is the setup I like. I built too many. Because this is actually kind of funny how it works too. So I actually put a splitter here, and then it merges onto the other side of the belt. So we're going to want room to put a splitter here, and then it'll merge inward and then go like this. I'm just going to need to go down one more. Like that. And then this furnace will be right here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. And that'll fully saturate a belt. Or more or less fully saturate a belt. So logistics is still being researched. We'll need the other 16 furnaces. Oh no, my pickaxe broke. I'll craft a couple of these. I might end up finishing out like this, mapping this out. Let's grab some transport belt. We'll build some by hand. And grab some gears. I'll start crafting some transport belt. Throw you a stack, throw you a stack, and throw you a stack. And I'll show you guys how this is mapped out. So we're going to want a long-handed inserter and 2 of these. So we're going to have like 2 belts coming in, a coal and a iron belt. And then each furnace will have 2 inserters. One of them will be long-handed, one will be the short. This will be outputting there. So it'll look just like that. And it'll be, each furnace will be just like that. So we just unlocked splitters, which is good. Let's get optics so we can get our lamps going. We'll build a splitter. And then I'll probably get all the materials together to build this furnace array. That way I can get it done next episode. up some gears. Did we build that splitter? Yes, we did. We're running out of copper. We have to go pick some up. So the splitter is going to go here. Now the reason for this is that now what this is doing is it'll actually transport all of the material from this side of the belt to the other side of the belt. There's probably a better way to do this without a splitter, but I think this looks nicer. For instance, instead of using a splitter, you could make it actually more compact by doing something like this. No, it would be the same. No, it would be more compact. So you could actually make it a little bit more compact by doing that. And you could bring everything up by one. Do we want to do that, or? No, splitter. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. No, the splitter looks so much nicer. I think so. I think the splitter looks nicer. And it's really like one block. Does that make a difference? No. Yeah, I'd rather just do it like that. Yeah. So we'll have the iron and the coal coming in here, then these coming out, and then everything else comes down. And then once we get down to the bottom, we'll have it here, and then we'll have a gap of 1, and this will be the output. And the reason for that is that there will be another splitter, and we'll have 2 belts that are being output. We'll have inserters, chests, like that stuff. Because there'll be like chests like this. The splitter will need to bring this out by 1. That's going to go there. Again, this is probably not the most efficient way to do it. I'm probably going to look up a better way to do that before next episode. This is just how I used to do it. And then it'll be the same thing on the other side. So yeah, next episode, guys, we're going to get to that. I'm going to gather all the materials before next episode. And by that, I mean I'm just going to kind of let this all run. Gather up some iron, maybe research a couple things like military. Now we get our better guns. Go take the fight to the biters. Because our pollution's already going to start to reach them. So it's going to be very important that we go fight off some of the biters early on. So that we don't get attacked by them. Cool. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you next time. Make sure to leave a comment on what you would like to see in the future or change in the future. And make sure to leave that like or dislike if you didn't like the video. See you later.